what is this? With salt, of course, and parsley. See that? It's been there for a while. Okay, and it will go with all of these ingredients. It's going to be a chicken mushroom, salted chicken mushroom with a bit of cream. So I'm gonna show a bit of the ingredients. So of course we have our beloved olive oil. We have this, lots of mushroom there at the bottom, and the long black pepper. Okay, cut into that pieces. And then we have this some carrots, and then cut into cubes, just one tomato, and this is ginseng leaves which came from my own plants at the back of the house. Okay, we have a lot of that, so you just have to pick it up. And then of course we have here our 2 tastes salt, a little bit of MSG, and chicken broth. Okay, so never to forget, we have a lot of garlic and spicy chili over there, a little bit of water. So that's all the ingredients. Okay, so wait up because I'm gonna start cooking them. So of course, guys, we have to heat the pan, and the number one we have to put in is our, if you don't use olive oil, then you can use normal cooking oil. That's okay. So for me, I prefer to use extra virgin olive oil. Alright, so let the water, a little bit of water, leave the pan. So the first thing that we have to put in or cook is of course our chicken. It's already defrosted and a little bit cooked, but to make sure that it is, usually with this dish I start with it. Okay, it's again very simple, guys. I know you can cook it at home. So let's pour in our what is this? Our olive oil. Quite a lot of them because I'm gonna fry, not really. Just make sure that our chicken is cooked when we put in the other ingredients, which are easily get cooked. Okay, so that's it. Everything is ready. Everything is here right in front of me. And if I ever forget, oh gosh, I'm gonna scream. Trust me, guys, that's what I do when I forget something and all that. So it's like a customary thing for me that I put in everything on my face, that I don't forget, because several times I've already cooked. So many disturbances along the way, so it happens all the time. So we're heating our olive oil. Once it's heated, we will put in a little bit, shouting there in here and there, because when it hits the pan with oil, the same reaction everybody gets. They get a little bit of splatter left and right. So expect the unexpected. So I'm gonna miss that one. I'm gonna show you when it's already frying, okay? So guys, both chicken is inside the pan. I'm a little bit careful and I'm trying to stay away, because you must be able to imagine how it is when you're frying something, right? And since the olive oil is quite hot, and you put in the chicken, well, let's wait for some time before, I flip it to the other side and have it cooked. Once it is ready, let's see what's going to happen next. So I continue frying it, but already flip it the other way, the other side, and still cooking. I actually reduced the fire, so the heat. I'm slow cooking to be sure that the inside of the chicken is fully cooked. Because so many times you make mistake that the heat could be really, really high, and then from the outside the chicken is already cooked, but inside when you open it's already a bit blooded. So now I learned out of logical thinking that when you fry, you have to heat the oil, but when you're already frying, you have to better reduce the fire for slow cooking, okay? So you don't burn the outside while the inside is cooking, okay? So I forgot to mention again, I think earlier on the ingredients we have this bombay onion, which I cut into 4 pieces, so it looks like that, a little big size. And then we have the whole garlic, which I love to bite when they're in any of my dishes. And of course we have the sliced ones, which then will give us the aroma and the whole thing, the taste as well. Because the cloves is basically, individually eaten along with the rest of the ingredients. So yeah, again, it's slow frying. Let's wait until I think it's ready or tender. It is well done. Actually, at the moment, but I want to make sure. I think I'm gonna flip it like twice more to be sure that it's actually cooked. So I think this is my last flip on the other side, and later we will be ready to put in all the other ingredients. Okay. So let's flip it one more time. Flip, flip, flip. One more time. It's already quite cooked. The outside is already flickery. You see that? So we'll wait for some time until the other side is cooked, okay? Well guys, I think it is already tender to the bones. One more flip. Looks like it's already really tender. So why don't we put in our, what is this? Our garlic and the chili. That's it, alright. And then put in also our whole garlic, so it cooks well. At the same time, we'll put in our, what is this? Carrots. Carrots there, carrots here. Still trying to sing. So all together they are in the pan. Let's mix it. So they cook. So the chicken, we're sure that it's already cooked, tender to the bones. So then all the other ingredients are starting to get in, pouring in. So we've already put in our sliced garlic, the whole garlic, and the carrots. I want the carrots to be really cooked. Maybe it will taste a little, oh, not taste, but yeah, it will be, texture will be a little bit cooked than the rest. Because then the taste will blend in. Then we can put in already our salt, a bit of MSG, and chicken broth. There you go. It's all there. And I'm going to taste it later. So if it's not enough, what is this, salt? I'm not worried about the oil because that's the reason why I use olive oil. Because if I put too much of oil, then it doesn't matter. It goes with everything that we eat. Supposed to be healthy. Let's flip it the other way. Yep. So we get the savor at the other side for the other side. That's it, guys. Everything is cooking quite fast now. So next that we have to put in is our onions. Alrighty. Onions there. Onion, I purposely cut it that thick and the size because yeah, I think it depends on what you're cooking. You can always slice it thinly for the usual size, but for this, I'm not the type of a cook that I wanted to see my finished dish to look something different. There's really no difference, but I think it looks better like that for this particular dish. Alright, and flip it again, keep flipping it. Alright, next we will have to put in, of course, our long chili, the red chili that you saw, but this is not really spicy. I think I've already put in earlier, the very first one with the garlic, the spicy chili, okay? So that's it, flip and flip and flip, so the flavor goes the other side every time. Alrighty. Follow me, guys. So our carrots is definitely cooked, right? As you can see, it's so yummy from now, actually. So then we can already put in our tomato cut into cubes, and yeah, that's it. The tomato is mixed. So good now. It's very simple starting, but yeah. There's a lot of other things. I will have to put in some amount of cooking cream, but just very little to make it a little bit, what do you call that? The soup later to be a little bit creamy. That's why I'm using a cooking cream. Alright guys, let me put in now our hero, which is the mushroom, the favorite of my daughter. When she heard me saying I'm gonna cook mushroom, without saying chicken or anything, that's fine with her. I think even if I just put salt in the mushroom must be fine with her. So it's the mushroom. So after putting the mushroom, you have to blend in first. Oh my goodness, that's what I'm saying. When you have one hand, that's it. Let's continue. So it's cooking. I've already mixed it a little bit. Then let's put in the water. Oops, water is in, not too much. Depends on you guys. Again, don't have to measure. That's like a half of a mug size for the water I put in. Alright. You see, because the mushroom will produce its own water also. If you put too much, then it can be, this dish can become easily like a soup. And I don't want that. I want it a little bit, how do you call that? A little bit dry. It looks so beautiful now. See, that's the thing. It's like when you're dressing up, you have to have the right colors. In cooking, it's the same thing with me. That's how I'll never become a cook. I'm quite creative with this thing, so I try to, what is this? Blend in. Also the taste of the veggies and all that. Anyway, by the way, guys, this is my own recipe. In case you're wondering, so if you remember, I've actually soaked or marinated the chicken first with only salt and parsley for just a few minutes, and after that is the first one that I fried, and then I put in the sliced what this is, carrots, the ginger, no the ginger, sorry, no ginger, but the sliced garlic and the whole garlic. And then I put in, if I'm not mistaken, the long chili over there that's cut into pieces. And then I put in also the onion, right? I hope I'm not forgetting any of the ingredients I've already put in. But in the earlier in the beginning, I've already mentioned that. The last one that we will put in is, of course, the, what is this? The ginseng. Ginseng cooks so easily. I'm gonna put it when this is finished or cooked already. You see that the chicken is already so tender, especially that we put in some water. See, the mushroom is producing its own water. So the mushroom is almost done. I'm gonna put in the cream now. Just some amount of cream, not too much. All right. I tasted earlier. My salt was just enough, and but if the taste changes later on, you know, when you have a bit of that chili, the soup, it's actually spicy, guys. So here it is. It's already creamy, looking creamy. So let it cook for the time being, and then the last one we will put in is our ginseng leaves. So that's it, guys. It took some time. Of course, I have to pause you. All the ingredients are cooked. Chicken is tender. Taste is just right, I think, for me. By the way, I forgot to mention the second time, the chicken broth, only one cube. And yeah, so you taste the, what is this, all the other ingredients naturally, especially the mushroom. It's so beautiful taste. That's it. So now I've actually slowed down, reduced the fire earlier, and so now I'm gonna switch it up. That's it. So it stops boiling. So at this point, we have to put in the last ingredients, which is the, so fresh. You see, I took it from this ginseng leaves. It's actually coming from my own plant, potted plants outside. One of these days, I'm gonna tour you there. They grow so fast, so easily, okay? So I never like, once it hits the water, it's actually cooked. It doesn't taste anything, just like when we use malunggay to or malunggay or kelo for Indonesian, or scientifically it's called moringa or the fiera. Once it hits the water, somehow it melts like it's already cooked, right? See? I also use it on salads and others. Okay, so easy. So then you have more colors, more nutritious meal. Very easy cooking, guys, as long as you have all those ingredients. You follow my cooking. Oh my goodness, you can see that the very creamy soup there. Not so much, just enough. So let me just take a shot for you. So that's it, guys. Look at it. Oh, so good, and it's spicy. So Kiss TV here. Thanks, guys.